How's it going, guys? It's Chaff91 here with another My League rebuild, and today we're going to be doing the Wizards. Yeah, that's right, we're going to be doing the Wizards. And, you know, they got a couple of good players. You know, they got Wall, they got Beal, but I don't actually think anyone is safe on this team, because I'm pretty sure that their contracts are pretty big. So, like, sort of want to try get cheaper contracts, get some better players onto the team. I honestly don't know what I want to do with this team yet though, so let's jump in here, let's check it out. So, play contracts. Beal is making the most. John Wall actually has a really nice contract, so probably won't trade him away. Mahimi has to go, Gortat probably has to go, Marcus Morris has to go, Otto Porter is not too bad, but he's on his final year. Yeah, there's some trades to be made here. Let's check out the stuff to start out with. Let's get Hamilton in. Let's get Vincent in. I'm sorry, Scott. I don't mind you as a coach, but I'm actually going to bring in Kevin, who's just a touch better. Let's bring in Nelson as well here. Scout, yeah, let's get a better scout in this guy. And trainer, yeah, let's get a slightly better trainer in with Pal. Alright, so we get better players in. Free agency wise, we can't pick anyone else up because we've got too many players. No one wants that guy, which is fine. We can trade, so can we trade him away for like a pick at all? Alright, no picks, so that's fine. What about this guy? He's only a 1-star, so I'm not really going to get anything out of him, I don't believe, at least. So let's take also a really low contract. Let's see what else. Can I then get a pick out of this guy? Nope, no pick. Alright, that's fine. Chris McCullough. Get Cristiano Felicio, but he's on his final year, I think. Yeah. So not really that worthwhile. I think there was a second round pick there that I could grab. Yeah. For Ronnie Price, that would do. Let's do it for, yeah, Ronnie Price, that's fine. Can we trade away Ronnie Price as well? Usually I don't think we can, but let's just check it out. Ronnie Price, oh, we can trade away for a lower contract, so that's nice. No pick, but not really expecting to get a pick out of him, not for what he's worth. So these guys can all be released. What about then Brandon Jennings? Yeah, we might want to keep Brandon Jennings. He might have a, yeah, he has a little bit more trade value. So let's just check out our player contracts. So we're negative 5 mil. So even if we do release these guys, which we will, so let's release these ones. And I think I can only release 2. Yeah. So can I pick up Sullinger? I can. So we'll grab Sullinger onto this team. Terrence Jones I can't because too much money. We'll bring in Yee here for a team option. Let's release those 2 other guys off the team, and let's pick up 2 other players. Let's pick up, I mean, I like to pick up Jared Jack, but he usually, yeah, he wants a fair bit of money. So I'll bring up Miller, even though he probably will retire. And I'll also bring in Mario Chalmers. Perfect. Alright, so let's just check out what happens with everyone's overall. So John Wall can play the shooting guard and he goes up. Andre Miller can as well, I know that. He can play a small forward. He's only 6'2" though, but I'll play him there for now. Mario Chalmers can play a shooting guard. Trey Burke, shooting guard. Brandon Jennings, shooting guard. Bradley Beal can play small forward if we need him to. I'll leave him as a shooting guard for now. Otto Porter can't really play any other position, so he's small forward. Orion, small forward as well. Kelly Oubre, also a small forward. Markeith Morris can play just the power forward. He only power forward. Gortat, power forward. Sullinger, power forward. We could play him at small forward if we need to. Mahimi, power forward. And Jason Smith, power forward. Alright, so we've maxed out everyone's positions. Can't do anything there. So, Bradley Beal, what could I get for you and say 2 first rounders? Because you must have a fair bit of value. Like, he's got 4 stars. That's pretty nice. Like, He is an 87 overall, so I'm not sure I'll be actually able to get anything better. That being said, Kemba's contract is a lot nicer. Beal may progress better over the years, and he does have a 5-year contract, but Kemba has a... Oh man, Kemba has a lower contract. Rudy Gobert and George Hill is a nice one as well. Ugh. I'm not sure which way to go there. Miles Turner's a good one as well, but he's too low. Kyle Lowry's on his final year. And CJ's a nice one as well, because for this year at least he's only making 3 mil. Oh, it's whether I want to take Kemba or Rudy Gobert is really the question here. And to be honest, even though Nicholas Batum is on a 4-year contract and George Hill is only a 1, I'm going to take this deal. Andre Miller for Derek Favors in a first. Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. So, I feel like we got the better end of that. So, George Hill I do need to move because it's his final year. Maybe I could move him with Gortat, maybe? We have no other first rounders, so let's just see what we could get for these two guys together. If we can get anything good together. Otherwise, we can trade them separately. Andre Drummond's a good one, but let's try just Gortat by himself then. See if we get any like sort of crazy trades. You know, sometimes it happens, but it doesn't here. But if I throw him with like a young player like Kelly, who might have some trade value, he has a little bit of trade value. Aaron Williams isn't bad, but I don't really want to power up the Cavs. Marcus Smart's alright because he can move to shooting guard. Anything decent here? Steven Adams is alright. Younger player, low contract for this year. What about with Otto Porter actually? Because Otto is on his final year. He probably would re-sign. If I could get something amazing for these two players together, like one side is contract, the other is star rating. Not really though. That's sort of surprising to be honest. What about Derek Favors with him then? We get something nice? That? Wow, nothing. That's pretty surprising to be honest. What about Mahimi? I mean, Mahimi's not that great anyway. Pick up like Tony Allen, move him to small forward. Cantor. These trades aren't very good. I thought that would be a bit better. What if I just threw up Derek Favors then instead? Like, what can I get for just Derek Favors instead? Can I get anything decent? Tony Allen, bad. But I sort of wanted something that sort of blew me away here. Trevor Ariza and Pat Bev's a nice one. I will take that. Oh, I don't want to give up. Oh yeah, Brendan Jennings, not that great. Before I keep making trades, let's throw up on the Untouchables John Wall and Rudy Gobert, and that's it. Those are the only two Untouchables on this team. George Hill straight up. What could I get for George Hill on the block? Could I get anything good? I mean, I would love to get like a Kemba Walker for him. I feel like that's a lot to ask for him. That's not horrible, because then I could trade him away. Nothing really that great. I want to go to try grab Kemba. So let's just go into Player Finder. Go to point guard. Easy enough to find him that way. Kemba Walker. I don't want to do anything. What if I threw... What does he mean? He's making 12 mil. So Gortat's not going to be enough. So George Hill for Kemba. And Paul Ranger seconds. You like doing that? No. I think you would. And Kelly as well. And you give me Graham. Alright, so we get him onto the team. That's fine. Kelly Oubre was not going to play for us at all. Let's trade finder. Let's get rid of this guy. Can't get anything for him, so let's throw him to free agency. Let's jump into the free agents, and I guess we'll pick up Stuckey. Perfect, he's on our team now. So, do we have any other low? No, we don't really have any else that's super low. So let's also now throw into the Untouchables Kemba Walker. He is also an untouchable for us. So we've got three. We've got 3 players on this team that are solidified. We need to keep on making more moves. Like, we've got these 2 players here making a lot of money. Love to get some players for them. Like, Enes Kanter's not horrible. He's younger. But it's not really that worthwhile for us. What if I just throw up Mahimi? We could get Robin Lopez instead. He's a touch better. And maybe be a bit more valuable if we move into the power forward position. Let's just try to do that. Let's try put Lopez at power forward. Now his rating is a bit higher, so maybe that will be a little bit more appealing to the other teams, and maybe not. What if I throw him in with Trey Burke, who has a touch of value? Anything decent? Nope. Look like it. I can get Derek Favors back. Enes Kanter, that's probably the best one, to be honest. We pick up Jeremiah Grant. Let's do that. So we pick up Enes. He's not horrible. He could be our starting power forward, but he's not that great. Especially not in the long run, because he doesn't progress very well. So what if I threw Enes and Gortat up? Do we get anything good for those 2 together? Not really. What if I threw some younger blood up with him then? Not you, because you're not worth much. Otto Porter. So we're giving up a big contract alongside Otto Porter, who's good overall. We get Drummond. That's the only good one there, to be honest. What about instead Enes with Beef? He doesn't really have that great of value. Could pick up Dwight though. I will do that, I think. 4 is what I'm going to go with. Or do I want to take Alfred Payton? I mean, Payton's a nice one, and so is JJ actually. Drew's not, because he's on his final year. But I will take Dwight and get Mike Muscala as well. Let's now try trade Dwight, because usually Dwight for some reason has some decent trade value. So we can get someone like Middleton, which is a pretty nice piece for the team. Al Horford, and then we can get... This is the trade that I always see. I always see the Hassan Whiteside one for him, and I find it really weird that they would do it. Middleton's an interesting one. I'm not going to do it. I am going to do this one. I don't want to give up Pat Bev though. I would give up... Yeah, it was Pat Bev, wasn't it? Yeah. I would give up Mario Chalmers for Josh Richardson. That's fine. So we get Hassan Whiteside onto the team. I'm not sure which one of these 2 will play. Probably Hassan will play power forward. So let's throw him up as untouchable. So now we've got 3 or 4 positions set. And I guess Kemba can play the shooting guard position. He's a little bit shorter, actually. Wait. Kemba is 6'1", John Wall is 6'4". Maybe John Wall should play shooting guard. Kemba still play point guard then. So now we're just missing a starting small forward. That's the piece now that we're missing. Otto Porter, to be honest, could play that. He's an 80 overall. I would much rather trade like Gortat with someone and try get a little bit better. Do we have anyone? Let's just throw Gortat up and see what comes back, because I would love to get a better small forward, but you know, it might be difficult to obtain. But if I throw like Gortat with maybe with Otto Porter up, because Otto provides that value towards teams. You get Jay Crowder, not horrible, like I mean that's a 4-year deal there, but he's not really that great of a starter. Like he's an okay player, but to be our starter, probably not so much. Let's just double check as well. Could John Wall play small forward? He goes to an 87, normally a 90. Kemba is an 86, he's an 86 at point guard as well, but he's really short to play the small forward, so I don't think we really want to do that. Alright guys, so there's a few trades here that I sort of like this Tristan Thompson and Darren Williams, but Darren Williams on a 1 year, so I don't really like that. James Johnson, Tyler Johnson, Darren Collison, but he's on a 1 year. Willie Gomez, but he dropped. Julius Randle and Jordan Clarkson, I like this one, because he's 2 years, he's 4 years. Julius Randle can play the small forward, but he's the same overall wise as these two. Nerlens Noel and JJ's a very nice one as well, but Nerlens is on his last year. Jeremy Lin's pretty good. Jeff Teague's pretty good, but last year. Pau Gasol's too old. Like, these trades are good, and the one I am going to take is this Chris Middleton and Malcolm Brogdon trade. And the reason is, Tony Allen's on his final year. Porter's also on his final year, but probably would re-sign with us. But Middleton's contract's really nice. Brogdon's contract is amazing, and he's only 3 years. Like, this is going to be the best move from a long-term perspective. So we just pick up our last piece to the puzzle, because Middleton is a 83 overall when he moves to small forward. So we can remove all our players now. Well, actually, sorry. I will leave all these players up here for now, because we do need to get a better bench. Right now, point guard, we've got to back up to our point guard. We've got to back up to our shooting guard. We have a backup to our small forward. I probably want a different one because I don't like Ariza that much. Power forward, we do have a backup, but again, I want to get a different one. In center, we don't have a backup. So our team is like so close to being ready, and it just needs a touch more done to it. So I'll come back to you guys once I've figured out some more trades, figured out the team, and where we're going to go from here. Alright guys, so we've done it. We've made a lot of trades here. As you can see, 0% team chemistry. We've got a long way to grow, but let's check out the coaching plan first off. Let's run 10 man. Let's run it at maybe like 25. Let's 25? Let's go 20 actually. Let's check out the lineup. So we have Kemba Walker leading the team at point guard. John Wall behind him at the shooting guard position, 91 overall once our chemistry's back. Chris Middleton at small forward, Sam Whiteside at power forward, and Rudy Gobert at center. Then off the bench, we've got Jeremy Lin, Pat Bev, Cody Zeller, Yusuf, and Malcolm Brogdon. Absolute killers here. 78 overall off the bench is our worst position. Then in our reserves, we've got JJ Barea, Willie Gomez, Rodney Stuckey, Jerry Grant, and Kevin Seraphin. Team should be nice. We're going to need to build up some chemistry obviously throughout the year, so we're going to go to the All-Star break. We're going to see how the team's going, hopefully going well as Malcolm Brogdon goes out in the first game, but we'll see you guys once we're at the All-Star break. Alright guys, so we're coming up on the All-Star break here. Let's stop. 90% team chemistry, first in the conference, 38-16. Let's go check it out. Conference-wise, we are half a game ahead of the Bucks. Giannis, Tony Allen, Barry Parker, Greg Monroe, Otto Porter. You know, they got rid of their players for us, but they got Tony Allen and Otto Porter back, so the team's going pretty well. Philly's there. Cavs way behind. Boston way behind. Like, crazy. On the other side, Golden State are killing it this year. They are 9 games ahead of us right now. They've got the big 4 plus JaVale plus Iggy, and that's about it. We should try steal. We should try steal JaVale off them. Anyway, let's check out player stats on the year so far. John Wall is leading the team with 18 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 1.5 steals. Okay stats from him. Kemba Walker behind him with 17 points, 5 assists. Hassan Whiteside with the double-double of 16 and 12 rebounds. Chris Middleton with a solid contribution of 14, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Rudy Gobert with the double-double of 11 and 11 rebounds. Jeremy Lin off the bench with 11 points, and then really falls away from there. So no injuries at this stage, or none that are showing to us. Contracts-wise, next year, we have no player options, so no one's leaving, no contracts to extend, so yeah, no one leaving this team at all. But, you know what, I feel like mixing things up. I actually want to see what we could get for John Wall and Yusuf. Because Yusuf, only 2-star, are you serious? I would have thought Yusuf Nurkic had a much higher rating, but apparently not. That makes it interesting. Let's just see what we could get for John Wall straight up. Let's just see what sort of things people would offer us. Give us Otto Porter back and Jabari, Kevin Love, Millsap. Some interesting trades, just nothing really that springs out at me as like, yes, I have to take this. What about with Rudy Gobert, since he's like pretty good trade value as well? We could get Joel Embiid, that's a pretty nice one. Gordon Hayward, but his final year. Devin Booker, but it's a fair old whack downwards. Yeah, not too much. There, Malcolm Brogdon, no, it doesn't really have trade value. Milton, yeah, we can get Clay. See, that's kind of cool. So let's, the one thing I want to try to do is get JaVale, Rodney Stuckey. Yeah, I will do that. I'm just gonna get a small forward, that's fine. I do want to weaken that team a bit because, you know, they've got a lot of nice players on that team. What do they want for Iggy? Not give me a Kemba. Get out of here. Okay, I'm not doing any of those. Rodney Stuckey, can I have him back? Have JaVale back? No, I'm just joking. You can have JaVale back. Yeah, JaVale can play the reserve power forward position. Oh, we're good. Oh, yeah. And then we could trade Kevin Seraphin away. Oh, actually, JaVale's only a one-year deal, so let's trade JaVale away for a small forward. Who wants to give me a small forward? Not Michael Scala. Glenn Robinson III, probably I'll just take that. Trade 11, unless something else comes up. Nope. Let's go back to trade 11, we'll take him onto this team. Let's actually also try go after the Cavs. Let's just see. I know that they're not really performing that well, but what could we get for, like, Tristan Thompson? No, none of that. Williams, none of that. Kyle, none of that. Okay. What about the Bucks? They seem to be going really well. What do they want back for Otto Porter? Chris Middleton and Jerian Grant. Well, those two back. That's pretty funny. No, I'm not really willing to give up much for those guys. No, nothing really worthwhile giving up. What do you want for Thon? No, I'm not giving you that. Right. Well, I'm not taking anyone there. The only other one I'm interested in is Suns. They want for Marquise Chris. Oh, they don't want to trade him. Or I just don't have anything to offer. Chris is a pretty nice player because he can move to the small forward position. He actually goes up, I think, to like a 79 overall. So it's a nice one to grab if you can. The only one is Luka Baramute. If I can get him cheap like that, trade 1 is going to be the one because I need a backup small forward. And you know what, Luka Baramute, power forward at the moment. Let's put you to a small forward. What do you want to do? Do you want to get 79 overall? Yeah, that sounds good to me. Which means I didn't actually need to trade, or I should have traded JaVale for someone else. Anyway, let's get rid of Glenn Robinson for a power forward. Ben Bass, nope. Lee Reed, nope. What are the free agents like at power forward? Get Anderson Varejao. Probably get Varejao in and put him to a power forward position. So let's do that. So let's trade away. Let's actually try trade Baramute as well, because here's a one-year deal is the only issue. This trade looks really nice actually. One looks good to me, unless there's something better. He's on his final year, unfortunately. Delaney could leave, but he's on his final year or player contract. He'll probably decline. We'll take Covington. Can I do it without the first though? No, they require the first. Okay, we'll do that then. So Robert Covington, welcome to the team. And now we've got too many point guards. Need a power forward or a center. So I guess TJ will give up. Alternatively, JJ is older, so maybe we could get like a better center or power forward. We're getting no trades. I'll come back to you guys once we've reset and figured out a trade. Alright guys, so I might have screwed with that team chemistry. We're at 10% now. It's not good. Let's check out the coaching plan though. So, let's enhance our bench utilization. Let's go back to the usual 35. We've got Kemba Walker, John Wall, Chris Middleton, Sam Whiteside, Rudy Gobert. And off the bench we're running with Pat Bev, Jeremy Lin, Yusuf, Cody Zeller, and Robert Covington. I don't know if I want Covington or Brogdon, to be honest. Covington's got 2 years. He's 26 years old, whereas Brogdon, he's 24, so a couple of years younger. I'm actually going to run with Brogdon, even though Covington's on fire. So in our reserves then, we've got Covington, Scal Labissiere, Willie Hernan Gomez, Jerry Grant, and Raul Neto. Like, excluding those last two, our worst players are 78 overall, 76, 73. Like, we have a good team. We're going to go to the end of the year now. Hopefully, we can finish this off. Before we go, real quick, let's see what happens if you threw Kemba in there. I just want to see what the big players, our more valuable players could bring in. Chris Bosh, meh, not that great. And Lowry, again, he's on a 1-year deal. So, like, you could get some nice stuff, like Sam Whiteside, a couple of nice players there. Mike Conley into the team. Like, there's options. There's definitely options, but not ones that I would take myself. Middleton's the only interesting one. There was like something better. Like, Dario Saric is an interesting one because you can move him to small forward. He goes to an 81. Red Porter is not that much behind Middleton. Mike Conley, but then like you're losing out on the backup point guard position. Chris Bosh, but then you're missing out on the backup power forward position. Like, there are some... What the hell's going on there? There are some really interesting trade offers here, and I'm like really half tempted to go with this Mike Conley one or the Chris Bosh one. Probably the Mike Conley because Chris Bosh is getting up there in age, but looking at my backup point guard then, like, we just wouldn't be covered. Could move Pat Bev back down to point guard, move Brogdon to shooting guard. John Wall would become our starting small forward. No, see, that would be the issue, that Kemba would have to be a starting small forward, and he's only 6'1". Oh, but it's... Alright, I'm doing it. I know that we're about to move on, but we're doing it. So, Wall can be the shooting guard, or he could be the point guard. Mike Conley could be John Wall. He was 6'4", so he could be that. He could be the point guard. He can be this forward. He'll go down a fair bit. When he goes to small forward is the only issue. Let me just try throw up then. Mike Conley. Can I get a small forward for Mike Conley? K-Love onto the team. I don't believe he can move to small forward. Andre Ennis. I mean, the Kevin Love one's interesting because we would... Draymond. Oh, but they want Rudy Gobert. No, I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that. They would take on $7 million. Take Livingston off your hands, or Neto. Take too much money. Oh wow, and then your contracts go all the way down, don't they? Oh man, that's... So it would have to be for Iggy, and there's no way I'm going to be able to work that out. Okay, let's just quickly try this. And you give me someone trash like Damian Jones. and I'll give you... I don't want to give up like those players then, that's... No, I can't do that. K-Love won those, interesting one. I almost want to do this. Alright, we'll do it. He can't play the small forward position, I believe, is the thing. Where did I move number 2? There he is. Can we go back to the point guard just for now? Whiteside can't play it. Rudy Gobert can't play it. Oh, Kevin Love can play it. He goes to an 86. Okay, that's, I thought he went further down than that, but he actually doesn't go that far down. What if I threw him up? What could I get? Could I get anything better? Probably not. But, just have a look. No, it's not really looking like anything better popping up. I mean, we could get Eric Bledsoe, but we'd run into the same issue. Yeah, okay. So let's just check out the starting squad then. So we've got Kemba, John Wall, Kevin Love, Sam Whiteside, Rudy Gobert. Off the bench we'd have Pat Bev, Freddie Zeller, Yusuf, Malcolm Brogdon, I need to switch those around. So, point guard, Pat Bev would be our backup. You go to a small forward. You go to a shooting guard. I think that's right. So let's check that out. That's the same. So then the bench is Zeller, Yusuf, Brogdon, Gal, Covington. No, that's right. You will not be playing. You'll be replaced by Pat Bev. Okay, that's right. So the worst off our bench is 78. And in our reserves, we've got Kyle Korver, Scal, Willian Gomez, Jerian Grant, and Raul Neto. Okay, that's it. Let's go. Wait. Contract extensions, Kyle Korver. Yes, that's right. I forgot. Kyle Korver is on a 1-year deal. That's why we got him in part of that. We get someone else. Glenn Robinson III, probably just take you. Unless something else comes up. Andre Miller. No, you're 40 years old. I am not taking Andre Miller on. Not at that age. Delaney. Nope. Eddie Mills. Nope. Reza. Reza's alright. But I'll just take Glenn Robinson III. It's only a reserve position anyway, so that's fine. And that means that we have no contract extensions to worry about. Player contracts next year, we are fine. Everyone's coming back. Alright, that's it. Let's go. We're going to the end of the season. I'll see you guys once we hit there. Alright guys, so at the end of the season, Russell Westbrook is your MVP. 32.5 points, 13 rebounds, 12 assists, 1.5 steals, gets that triple-double done. Killer stats for him. Joel Embiid with the Rookie of the Year, 20 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks. That is nice. Mason Plumlee, 6th man over in Denver. Wow. Up against Nikola. 9 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Not bad. Andre Drummond, Defensive Player of the Year, 15 points, 14 rebounds, 2.5 steals, 2 blocks. That's nice. Nikola Jokic, then with the most improved, 18 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists. And Steve Kerr of the Warriors, Coach of the Year, as they go 66 and 16. They are going to be scary. So we finished up pretty well. We actually had a really nice end to the year, guys. We finished 62 and 20, so we were pretty close to the record. As we get no one on any of these teams. No. Unless I've gone past them, unless I've gone straight past someone and I've just missed it. No, I'm sure I didn't see anyone there. We did finish first in the conference, not first in the NBA, but first in the conference. We're 8 games ahead of the Bucks. You know, they have the nice squad there with Otto and Michael, Tony Allen and all those sort of players, so they have a good squad. On the other side, yeah, Golden State 4 games ahead of us. They have the 4. They have Zaza, Rodney Stuckey now as well. So, you know, they're all right. Let's check out player stats on the year. John Wall led the team with 17 points, 9 assists, almost a double-double. Kemba Walker behind him, also with 17.3 points, 6 assists, and Kevin Love also 17.3 points, and almost a double-double, 9.8 rebounds. Sam Whiteside with that double-double of 15 and 11 rebounds. Covington off the bench with 12 points. Rudy Gobert with 11 and 11 rebounds, getting that double-double. Scal, 9. Yusuf out for 2 to 4 weeks at the moment. And not really much else. So let's just check out the coaching plan. We've got Kemba, John Wall, Kevin Love, Sam Whiteside, Rudy Gobert. Off the bench, Brogdon, Zeller, Beverly, Covington, Scal, Willie Hernan-Gomez. So Willie Hernan-Gomez will be coming in as the backup center whilst Yusuf is out. That'll be fine. So we're taking on the Hornets here in the first round. Who do the Hornets have? Because we traded Kemba. Oh, that's right. We gave him George Hill. Yeah, this team definitely didn't get better. They definitely got worse with our trade. And Mo Williams out for the season for them. So we shouldn't have any issues. They might take one, but really they shouldn't. As they take one, and we're taking on the Bulls in the next round. Any injuries for us? No injuries, or no new injuries. Mirotic out day to day for them. He'll probably still be playing. Jimmy Butler out for 4 to 6. Oh, they have Dwayne Wade, Rondo. Nah, this team is gone. There's no way they're taking a game on us. Whoa. Okay, we went in 6, and that was a bit scary. They came back for a bit there. No injuries for us anymore, so that's good to see. We are taking on the Toronto Raptors as they take it in 7 against the Cavs. And San Antonio Spurs made it as the 6th seed. Wow. Pretty cool. So, Raptors. Who do the Raptors have? They got Kyle Lowry. Rosen out for the season. Oh, wow. We're getting lucky here with the injuries. Let's take this game by game, but we should take this. We take the first 2, 2-1, 3-1. We get through in 5. And look at this. The Spurs have taken them on. Let's simulate current round. Wow, Spurs took them to 7. Final game. Yeah, only 11 points, but wow, that's crazy. So let's check out our team. No injuries for us. Warriors. No injuries for you? Yeah, no injuries for them. They got Kevin. They got Steph. They got Clay. They got Draymond. Iggy, Stucky, Zaza. Their team is so nice. I mean, our team's pretty good as well. Like, don't get me wrong. We have lots of depth, and that's really good. They have stars, and this is going to be really challenging. So let's check this out. We've got Kemba, John, Kevin, Hassan, Rudy, Yusuf, Brogdon, Zala, Beverly, Covington. Yeah, perfect. Alright, that's as best as our team's going to be. Let's simulate this game by game. They take the first. We take the second. We take the third. We take the fourth. Yes, guys, we win it here in year number 1. John Wall leads the team, gets the finals MVP. 17 points, 3 rebounds. Oh, so close to double-double. 9.8 assists, 3 steals. That is crazy. Let's check out everyone else's stats here in the finals. So Kemba actually led the team, or actually they tied it, but 16.6 points and 8.8 assists. Almost a double-double as well. John Wall also 16.6 points as we saw. Kevin Love 14 points, 7 rebounds. Sam Whiteside 12 and 9.6 rebounds. Rudy Gobert 11 and 8 rebounds. Zeller with 10 off the bench. Brogdon almost with 10 off the bench. Our team absolutely killed it here in the finals, guys. We take it in 5 against the Golden State Warriors, not the Cavs. But yeah, John Wall staying on this team. We got John Wall his ring. Pretty sure no one else on this team is from the Wizards, like normally. Pretty sure everyone else is traded. So, if you enjoyed, guys, don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in next season as we go to win back-to-back.